Check here! It's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Call of Duty for me to you, because that's what I do. You get to see some Cheekum gameplay. You miss this gun? Anyways, Black Ops 2, a lot of people say this game's better than Call of Duty Ghost. I don't think so. I'm just posting this gameplay because I have a lot to talk about. First of all, I want to thank everybody for getting 700 likes on the news. I'll be doing news on Monday. There's going to be plenty to talk about on Monday. Call of Duty Champs is going on. The new Call of Duty maps are coming out April 3rd. I will be doing a review on the Scuff 1 controller, as well as new DLC maps. And people are like, Fist, I thought you were done with Call of Duty. Well, here's the thing. People paid for the maps, the subscribers. There's some people that love to still watch Call of Duty on my channel. It's paid for my maps, so I'm not a douchebag and not gonna play Call of Duty when people bought me the maps and not post gameplay. So I owe that to them, and I still believe in Call of Duty, and that's another reason why I'm making this video. I still think that there's somebody over there that has a little bit of sense in their peanut brain, and I want to talk about Call of Duty Champs as well as a new ranking system for the next Call of Duty. And I hope people maybe at Sledgehammer or Dave Vonderhaar or anybody's listening to this. So here's the deal. Call of Duty Champs. Let me get this out. Let me just point this out. Call of Duty Champs is not going to help Activision. Call of Duty Champs is not helping Activision in any shape or form. It's not bringing new players in. It's not selling DLCs. If anything, Activision from Call of Duty Champs is the only one that's not benefiting from this event. There's no way that you can reach the status of these pro players because it's a very cliquish group. You have to get in with people to scrim. If you look at the terrible mistake that Strictly Business owner had made, they were on fire, and the week before Call of Duty Champions, they get invited to Optics House. Props to Hex for setting that up, and they were on fire and they were destroying everybody and nobody could figure them out. And what had happened is Optics invited them in the house, they scrimmed, and they knocked them in the loser's bracket. As of this point in time, they could have been facing complexity and guaranteed 200,000. That cost them dearly. But the point is that Call of Duty Championships is great to watch, but it's not going to bring any. It doesn't benefit nobody. It doesn't benefit the fact that it's going to bring in anybody new. It's not going to bring in anybody to play the game. They're not going to buy DLC. They're not going to buy the game. It doesn't change the fact that the game needs a lot of help. It's great to watch, and yeah, it's a cliquish group, and that's awesome. Somehow they pulled it off, and they got their little hands onto that money, and everybody's benefited. MLG is benefiting the most off of that, and they're leeching and living hard off of Activision. But that's not the point. The point is that that's not going to there's into keeping this game alive and keeping sales into the game. There's very small tribal groups that are benefiting off of this, and a large portion of the group of people like myself and others, they're just going to leave. Because it's like they're doing nothing for the entire game itself. So here's what I'm going to propose. Based on this weekend of gameplay, if you haven't noticed, there's some awesome games coming out this spring. And actually today, Elder Scrolls Online, the first and third person, you can play it that way. And Diablo, one of the most incredible turnaround stories of this gaming history. I mean, it went from exploding onto the scene to completely failing because they completely changed the Diablo 2 model and they went into something else. So there's this guy called Kripp. I don't know if you know him, Kripp, and he used to play. He was a Diablo fiend. He'd be on Twitch and he'd be playing. And I'm getting to the point of the story, so just hold on. So the thing is that he was hardcore like I was into Call of Duty, and he had awesome ideas. He was like, there's no end game for the user to keep playing the game. There's no end game for the user to keep playing Call of Duty. There's nothing there to keep you there. So he came up with this awesome idea, and I don't know what happened to him. Like, did he just start working for Diablo or something, and they took his idea they implemented him. Maybe he got hired in over there. I don't know. But his idea was this: the Paragon system. The Paragon system, in a nutshell, is basically, I'm going to translate it into a Call of Duty idea. You reach what you have in Call of Duty is you have level 10, 50, level 10, 55 prestige, right? That's the max you can max out at. So here is my idea. Stealing the idea from Blizzard's Diablo 3, because it's a huge turnaround. Both are the same parallel franchise games and so on. But here's the deal. You reach level 10, 55 in Call of Duty, and then you get the Paragon system. Paragon system is you max out at level 70, then it's unlimited the ranks that you can achieve. So you could be level 70, level 300. 70s, / 300. See what I'm saying? So every time, you can just keep going, it's endless. But every time you rank up, you get a point. And you could take this 1 point. So let's say, for instance, you're level 70. Let's do it simpler. Let's say you're level 10, 55. Your 10th prestige, so you can go up to let's say you could go up to maybe not 70 prestige, that's kind of high. I was just using that as an example. So let's say you can go up to 15 is the max prestige, but then you can go 15 prestige, level a bazillion or whatever after 15. So the very first level after level 15 prestige 55. So let's go level 15 prestige 56. So at the point that you hit 56, and maybe level 10, 56, even if you hit level 10, 56, because you're past the prestige limit, at that point, you get a 1 point, and the 1 point could go to 0.2% ADSing increase faster. 0.2% standing to prone drop by 1 frame. So you can go, instead of 30 frames going from standing to prone, let's say you want to adjust standing to prone, and you take your Paragon points, and you can put them to your standing to prone, and you can go down in 29 frames. You can ADS faster. You can get, let's say you get level 15, 36, 58 Paragon. You unlock a silencer. You get stuff. There's a reason to keep playing the game. It's endless, and you can endless adjustments on your ADSing, endless adjustments on standing to prone. I mean, they're very minute changes, but it keeps you chasing that carrot in the game, and that's why you're playing people and you're like, everybody will keep playing the game to get the highest level, to get all the changes in the ADSing, and that'll keep everybody playing the game.
Task accomplished.
I don't know if you think if that's a good idea or not, but I'm stealing it from Blizzard's Diablo 3. I've been playing it. I thought it was a superb idea. If you want to check out another Fist 2 commentary, links below in the description. News on Monday. Love you guys. All the links below. I'm going to continue this conversation over on Fist 2. Until next time, it's your boy Fist. Peace. I'm out.